for the Division 3 pre-season event. I'm going to be alone in the commentary box today. I don't know how I'll do. I'm just hoping I'll be good enough. Let's hope it's going to be a good race. Hope it's going to be entertaining. I guess that's all we can really hope for at the moment. But you never know. Could I have a good turnout? Could. Alright, hold on. So this is going to be a lobby. There's 10 drivers today. Actually, I think we might have 11. Yeah, this is one of the 3 or 4 F1 leagues technically, but the 4th one is just for fun, and that will be later on tonight. I'm not sure actually. I think we have one tonight. We'll see. Obviously, there's no standings to go off of, nothing. So there's no general chat I can really talk about midway through. But you know, doesn't matter. Hopefully, we can have a good turnout of people here, because yeah, we wanna have something going on in the chat. Otherwise, it's not gonna be the most fun stream. But yeah, I believe we also have Max, who is the very first champion of this league, technically, but it used to be called F1IR. It's obviously changed to OFR now for a different branding, but he was the very first champion. He's in D3 today. He's definitely quick enough to be in D1, but he just can't seem to fit it in with work going on at the moment. But it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Maybe he'll be towards the front. Maybe we can see a few of these guys competing for the first time do pretty well. I'm not 100% sure, but it'd be interesting. I think he's going to be my one to watch. Oh, that's not good. I've got red bars everywhere. Let's hope it's not going to be that bad in the race. Just moving about at the moment. We're about to start 2 minutes before we're going to go out for qualifying. Obviously a lot of these guys are American, so I'm going to have red bars for these guys and a lot of people that live in Asia. Yeah, hopefully we can keep a decent connection. Hopefully it doesn't look too laggy on the stream either, but you just don't know. The internet is definitely not the greatest in the world, but everyone's actually readying up, so we've only got, I believe, Valhalla is a one person commentating, putting something in the chat. We'll see what it is. Gonna go into that for now. Apparently offline. Doesn't make any sense. See what's going to go on in the chat. Hopefully we can have a few messages. No, I'm definitely not the most entertaining commentator. You never know. Could have a laugh, a giggle, a general chat about what's going on. Yeah, we can only hope. Please do tell me if you can hear my PlayStation in the background, and I'll turn down my mic a little bit. But we are loading in now. What is up? You can Dolt 24. Yeah, nice to have you in the stream. And here we are for the preseason event of F1 D3. Today we are here on this Sunday afternoon, or it could be the morning, or it could be Monday for a few of you guys. But we have 11 drivers with us today. We've got You Can Dolt 24, who was in the stream just a second ago. We got Max, we got Jojo Jutsu, we have Nathaniel, we have Daneva, we have Nadav, we have Wazza, we've got Kitten Mittens, and we've got Belhalla, we've got Count Shakula, and last but definitely not least, we have Lex. It's going to be a good one, hopefully. We've got a 25% race, a 50% race. We usually have a 25, but yeah, I guess we're just not doing that today. Got the first couple of drivers out on track. That is Wazza, who I believe is the first one. I'm going to go on board with him. He's going to be weaving around at the start of his lap. Maybe he's going to put him in the lower ERS modes. He's going to try everything. Not keep the tyre temps too high. Definitely don't keep them too low, otherwise he'll be screwed for the start of the lap. Might be a little bit better towards the end, but the end of the lap doesn't really matter. We've only got a really chicane. But it should be a good turnout. We've got 13 of you guys in the stream. I haven't even seen those numbers before when I'm commentating. But we do have Mercedes ahead of Wazza at the moment. That's Dav. I haven't seen him before. We got a yellow flag sector 1. That's for Kitten Mitten. He's spun coming out the pit lane. Let's hope he doesn't cut across the Red Bull up ahead of Daneva. But we have most people out of track. We've actually got apparently Lord Z. No, he's definitely not on a flying lap. I'm going to put all the information on for you guys, and I will switch to the TV pod because I know a few of you guys quite like that. And we actually need to restart, so that is unfortunate. That's okay. We can still do our best. We'll restart the stream. Actually, no, we won't restart the stream. So, yeah. Thank you to the 13 people in the stream who are committed to watching the D3s. I am sure they will not disappoint. Hopefully not too many incidents. Hopefully we just have nice clean racing. That's all we can really hope for at the moment. But we are actually having to restart, which isn't great. But we'll ignore all of this because this is not what we want to see. And I'll be waiting for an invite. You know what? Whilst we're doing that, let's create a car livery. An OFR car livery. I don't know. Just try something new. I'm gonna. Okay, I honestly don't know how to do this. But apparently, we're restarting, so that's why I'm doing this. Remember that. Make the OFR red shine. Okay, I'll try. I'll try, robot. So, I don't know which one to do. I'm not sure. I think we should we try let's start on I'm not sure. Any suggestions? Any suggestions in the stream over what I should do? I'm thinking this one. No, actually, I'm thinking this one. Let's change the colour a little bit. We've got to put a little bit more red on that. We'll actually put the white. That can be white. No reasoning why. I just why not? We're going to make this colour very, very red. Love Sesh, we're having a restart. Actually, I'll check if I have an invite. Never mind about this. I was about to create an OFR livery, but we have got an invite to the session. That's unfortunate. well. Oh well, we'll join Lex's party now. We did have a little bit of a glitch start with Lex lagging out, but we can still carry on. That is what's going on in Lob Sesh, if you wanted to know. Lobby restart. Unfortunately, as we created it, we were trying to make an OFR livery, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. It doesn't always work out in our favour, but I'm sure you'd rather watch some racing than me make a livery on this game. So I think we are meant to have around 13 to 14 drivers today. Atomic, what I think about the great Ferrari strategy today is that they did amazing, because they managed to finish the race. And if they can finish a race in a tractor, that's pretty good. Even Vettel finished, and he spun. I'm surprised he didn't stall, to be honest. But we do have some comments on the stream. Oh, they didn't pit him under safety car. I'm sorry, Atomic, I didn't actually watch the race. I just watched it because the Discord chat is very entertaining, especially when you've got young Stinson, who is one of our D1 drivers, thinking he is Verstappen's mechanic. That is really entertaining, but you know, he's very, very, very good. Spinson, yes, we're talking about Spinson. But I think when it comes down to pitting under safety car, Ferrari are just thinking about the great Ferrari master plan, and that's going to be coming soon. And when I say soon, I mean in the next 10 to 15 years. If they don't win a championship in the next 10 to 15 years, that's going to be a little bit depressing, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's going to be even more upsetting for you as you're Italian. But you know, if Ferrari don't win and Mercedes are still winning in the next 20 years, so be it. Oh well. Yep, next year is our season. Love Session's just got a theory that Stinson is actually Verstappen. It could be. You don't know. We don't know. We're just here to do some theories. I agree though, Love Session. I do think that he does. He definitely thinks about the Discord call or chat when he's driving. That's all he wants to do, really. He's not actually there to drive. He just wants to see my reaction to when he comes third or second every race. Atomic, please tell me about your other Dutch friend who sounds like Verstappening. I'd love to know. Yep, Atomic, 100%. It's definitely. They all sound the same. That's not me being Dutchist. Dutchist? I mean, Duchess is a word, but Dutchist isn't a word. So that I'm going to take that one. It's not being Dutchist to say they all sound the same. It's just true. yes, Osher. It's confirmed now. It's just, it didn't really come to as shock as to anyone really that that Stinson's actually Verstappen. I mean, I'm sure they look exactly the same. It's either, well, obviously they look the same because they're the same person. Atomic, if I stole your fastest lap, that would be by like a couple of thousandths. It was like 4 or 5 tenths. Alright? And it's not like either of us were in the points. Hello Phil. Hello Lavsesh. Hello Atomic. Hello Danielin 2K. Hello Osha. Hello. I think that's the only people that are talking right now. Hello Nightbot. Hello Robot. Because I know that you're online Formula Racing. Yeah. That race was tragic. Maybe for you, that's probably like the best race I've ever done. You know, sitting at the back, the whole race. And when I got past someone, they just DNF'd. But we are starting apparently. 11 drivers. Let's hope it'll be alright. Please keep the chat coming, so I don't get completely off topic. Lex needs to I guess choose his tyres. Is that what he's doing? Maybe he's thinking really hard. Should I go the softer option, or should I go the harder, or should I go the medium? I don't think it really matters, but we'll see. We've got have an interesting race from Runner19. We can only hope so. We can only hope so. But when we've got people like not Bondavin, sorry Bondavin. When we've got people like how have I forgotten his name? What's a good tyre strat from Puffy Piglet? Don't ask me or Atomic. Because we had the worst strategy yesterday. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. That's what we like to see. Oh, it's it's Lord Z. Okay. But it's raining. It's raining. Is it inters or is it wets? Let's see. Who's going to go up first? Is it Lord Z? Lord Z can do anything. He's amazing, apparently, according to according to some people. But I genuinely think that it's going to be a close race today. I hope it is anyway. We've also got Max, obviously, the very first champion. Yeah, Puffy Piglet. I'm actually just going to call you Puffy Piglet from now on. Zed, sorry. I know you probably don't want to be referred as that, but we do have Bondavine. Is it Bondavine or Bondavin? Please tell me in the comment section down below. But they are on wets. They're on wets. Actually, sorry, you can dolt 24. Keep it on. But good luck, Piglet, with your very first race with no ABS. It's not as hard to do in this game as last game. Last game was really difficult. But I've heard that ABS is OP on this game. I haven't tried it because I'm not cheat like someone called Young Stinson. I heard he actually cheated the game and contacted Codemasters to make sure they give him ABS. But that's just a theory. Good luck, Mr. Piglet. We've got a yellow flag for Nadav. Sorry, Nadav. I'm sorry. Where do you find a cow with no legs?
right where you left it.
Lol. Thanks, Nightbot, for your entertainment. But I am going to go on board with this guy. You can Dolt. He's very quick actually through there, so hopefully we can see him put a good lap in. And hopefully it's not going to be a disaster like Minor Atomics qualifying from D1 yesterday. But we'll see. As he comes across the line to start his first lap, brakes just before the 100-meter board. He's going very tentative through there in third gear, gets on throttle nice and early, and actually, yeah, goes full throttle very early, and that's nice to see. Yeah, sure, Atomic, it was a success. He's taking it very cautiously through Eau Rouge, and he almost loses the rear end, but he actually manages to keep that going. I'm very impressed, very impressed. And he's going to come into the chicane. I'm going to have to look up these corner names, I'm sorry. Atomic, if you were going for last to first challenge, it wasn't very successful, was it? What's funny about 5 people in a SUV driving off a cliff? Nothing. They were my friends. Okay. We've got You Can't Dolt, who is going through the middle of the second race, almost spun into the wall, and he is just powers. He managed to keep this going. He's everywhere. His rear does not want to stick to the track at all, but he's managing to keep it on track. He's taking it nice and cautiously this final part of the lap. I'm going to go straight on board with Bondavin after this. We got Morphus, who is in the pits debating whether to go on the intermediates or not. You never know, at the end of the session it might be. He goes through here quite cautiously. Actually took it a little bit more aggressive on his outlap. He locks up into the final chicane, the bus stop, and he goes about 30 miles per hour through there. You want to be going a little bit quicker, or maybe that's just in the dry. It's just a 2:05.8. We don't know if that's a quick time or not yet. We're going to have to see as Bondavin comes to the line now. He exits the chicane. He definitely took a lot more speed there, and he sets 2 minutes 0.8, which isn't too bad. That's pretty good of time from him. I'm going to go on board with Kitten Mittens, who is going to be the next one to come to the line, and he goes through there with a little bit more speed than Bondavin did, Colt did, Dolt, sorry, and he's going to set a quicker lap time than all of them, and he goes about 0.2 quicker than Bondavin at this moment in time, and we're going to Max sets a 1:58.8. He's no slouch, is he? As he sets the fastest lap time out of everyone by about 2 seconds. We've got is that Lord Zed? Lord Zed comes to line, and he's going to be settling for second there. And we actually had Danava who went off, but we've actually got Count Shack who's come through the final chicane now. He's got some okay traction through there. He's going to go 5th place at the moment. So there's a very close field from 3rd to 5th at the moment. And the next person to come across the line will be Nathaniel. Nathaniel? I don't know. We're having a lot of jokes in the chat as Nathaniel. Oh, we've got Dolts out of the session, and let's go on board with Bondavin, and he's gone smash straight into the wall, and that's not a great qualifying for him, and it looks like he probably will be last as we see Bondavin come through the final couple of corners to set his second lap time of the session, and he's going to go straight into P3, about 0.3 off of Lords at the moment. which is not a bad time at all. He did pull an atomic. Atomic, were you in the Haas actually? Were you in the Haas? You were in the Haas, so it's actually your fault. It's your fault. Sorry, and we got, oh no, someone else has fell victim. Oh, that's up for Rouge. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt. Let's go on board with Danava, and maybe we'll see where he went off. Where is he? He's gonna be on the right. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And actually, the Nava not having the cleanest of outlaps, as we see Count Shackler come through the final chicane, and he's going to go into third, about 28 thousandths ahead of Bondovin at the moment. It's a really good time from Count Shackler. Let's see what he can do towards the end of the session. Maybe he can go even quicker and take P2, maybe even P1, because the gap's really not that big. I thought Max was going to have a pretty big advantage out of everyone, especially in the rain, but not so far. We're going to go on board with Nathaniel. He's going to set his lap, and he goes 5th actually. So he goes 6 cents quicker than his previous lap, and he goes up a 1 place. Oh no, Atomic. We've got Atomic, our most chattiest person in the chat. He's going to go goodbye. AJ, you are as insignificant as an ineffectual mass of ineffectual, stupid, dreadful lizard urine. Thanks for that. I'm going to call you Gwen, because that's exactly what you are. Going very slowly. Not sure what he's trying. Oh, he's got front wing damage, so he'll be got back in pits this lap. We've got about 8 minutes left of this session. As Hijoto Jutsu has just joined the session. He was one of the winners last season, I believe. Or was that his teammate? I think it was his teammate. But yeah, I think he can actually take control, maybe. I'm not sure yet. But I do want to see how this guy's lap does. He is on the intermediates, and he'll be the first person to set a lap on the intermediates. So let's see what Morphus can do. As he comes to the line, he sticks off of the dry line, which is a bit strange. We usually see people going on the dryish line, or the drier line. But yeah, he was not really sticking by it. We've got a McLaren very slow. But, oh, and Lincoln Dolt has left the session. I just want to see if he wants an invite back. Oh, okay, not everyone's got the invite. Oh no. Oh, that's a disaster. So we've got him who needs an invite. And Valhalla. I need Was has joined. We see this guy who's actually set an intermediate, who hasn't set an intermediate time. And he's pitting, so maybe the Inters are not actually the best tyre yet so far. Unlucky for all of the guys who haven't set a lap. Lex hasn't set a lap, so I'm not sure what's going on with him. Jiu-Jitsu is going to come to the line, but we're actually going to go on board with let's go on board with where is he? Max. He's going to come to the line and set a new lap. So we got Max, who set a quicker lap time by about 2 seconds. So obviously the Inters are the best tyre now. So everyone that's on the wet tyres right now are pretty much making their own decision. Jiu-Jitsu struggling to set a lap time. So, a few people that aren't actually here, but they have joined back, I believe. But we've got Jiu-Jitsu who's going to set another lap time as he puts down his foot with a lot of wheel spin there. Lex is officially setting a time now. We apologise for the mess of some people not arriving. We've got Lex in the wall now, and that's going to be the end of his qualifying. Yeah, that is the end of Lex's qualifying. He'll probably be starting somewhere in the back. Actually, if he sets just one time, he will be ahead of Nadav as Max retires from the session in the pit lane. Morpheus is about to set a time. Jiu-Jitsu's actually not going to set a time either. Unfortunate for him. So actually, Lex just needs to set one lap, a valid lap, and he's got himself P9. Morphus is oh, we forgot Netanel has set a lap, and he's gone P1 ahead of Max. So that's a good lap from Natal or Netanel. Bondvin can't set another lap. Lord's gonna come round, and he's gonna set another lap. Count Shackler can't set a lap. Danava just crossed the line to set another lap. It's going to be close for Kitten Mittens to set another lap after this. But I think he might actually just do it. He does just do it, and he actually goes P3 for now. So great qualifying so far from Kitten Mittens. We just heard someone in the wall. I believe it's Jojo Jutsu. No, it's not. Lord Zed finishes off the qualifying in P1 so far, because we've still got a couple of people that could set another lap. Bonderman can't. Danava is probably the only one. So he goes through the no-name corner. Danava's gonna skate across that corner, and he's gonna go through across the middle sector line. He's going to move on to the last sector. He's about 2.9 seconds up on his previous time. So if he can keep this going, he will be on P5 or above. As long as he doesn't mess it up through this last section here. He goes a little bit of a moment, but going through the final chicane now, takes it nice and calmly, and he exits into fourth, and he finishes in P3. So a great performance from Danava. I think this is the qualifying where anyone can be up there. They just need to get the lap together. And Jojo Jitsu is going to start from P10 in this race, as he cannot set a time. And he's not the only one. Lord says finished. So I'm not sure what's he doing, and you've got Count Shackler's AI as well. We've got a couple of people, Kitten Mittens, we've got Morphus, and then we've got Jujutsu who has just been pushed into the pit lane. But you know, it's not going to be. Right, and that's quality over. A bit of a mess, but Lord Zed ended up on top with Nathaniel, who I believe is debuting here today. He's in P2. Danava in P3. We've got Max, the legend in OFR, in P4. Kitten Mittens P5, who I believe is also making his debut here today. Bondavin, who we know from the D3 last season, he's in P6 on wet tyres. Count Shackler P7, Morphus P8, Yukon Dolt 24 P9, and Jojo Jutsu P10, who hasn't set a time, and neither did Nadav or Lex. And we've got a couple of people, Waza and Valhalla, I believe. I don't know if there's any other ones. But we have we need a restart. This is a mess. Absolute mess. Your car is still on track. Yes. You should go 2-6 wings. Apparently we're getting a start now. We've got 5 lights and it's lights out and away we go with only 12 drivers, which is not what we should have. I think we should have a restart, to be honest, but yeah, this is a mess. Was left, unfortunately. So we've got Lord Z in the lead at the moment, but I think we need a restart, unfortunately. We've got Lord Z who's going to start or finish the first lap in first place. It hasn't really changed except from Max dropping back into P4. He locks up into turn 1. Bondovin P5 at the moment, Kittenmitten P6, and he's got a Mercedes of Nadav in P7 just behind him. So we're going to actually go on board with Nadav as he goes up Eau Rouge and Radion, and he's going to get the slipstream. Is he going to put on his overtake mode? And he's going to come down the Malta straight and Kemmel straight, sorry, and he's going to try it, but he's not going to quite make it, except from Kittenmitten locks up a little bit, and he's going to go offline maybe through the next couple of corners, but he doesn't, and he manages to keep the position. Well done to Kittenmittens for that defensive driving. But we've got Nathaniel in the lead, or in second place, chasing down the leader. I really don't know at the moment, but we're going to keep it on board as we see you can Dolt. He's just behind Lex now. It's a close battle between these guys. Count Shackler is down in P10 at the moment, so we'll see what can happen to him as he goes really wide through there. I don't know if he'll get a warning for that, but we'll see. Oh, big lock up from Morphus there. So I think Count Shackler will want to get it done soon, but we actually got a battle for the lead here into the chicane. Oh, and he's been rear-ended. Lord Z was rear-ended by the AlphaTauri, but luckily they both stayed on track. Oh, big moment from the leader, and the leader's actually been passed for the lead. Great job. We got a virtual safety car for what, I don't know. Got Nadav, who's just got a penalty. He's in P7 at the moment. Could be interesting on this restart. There's a virtual safety car should come in pretty early. There's no instance. Yep, it's come in now. And oh, Lord Zed's about to take the lead, but can't quite do it as they go green. Bondovin's also just taken P3. I see Max dropping down the order. I'm not really sure why. He's actually got very low ERS and he's going really wide. And oh, yeah, there we are. That's definitely what caused the virtual safety car. He has no front wing at all. He must have smashed into the barrier somewhere. Jeez, big crash there. Kittenman has just lost a few places. We got a good battle here for P4. I'm not sure what's happened to Danover, but he seems to be dropping back a lot. Oh, here we are. That is definitely the reasoning behind that. As he loses. Jojo Jutsu just loses his front wing there. That's really unfortunate for the AlphaTauri driver. But both of them are maybe coming into pit. So Jojo Jutsu stays out. As we see Lord Zed, he's going to be trying to. Oh, he almost spins. Really good save from Lord Zed then, but he has dropped out of the 1 second window. And actually, that means Bondovin is going to be right on the back of him as he goes up over Rouge and Radion. It's going to be interesting as he gets DRS, and can he make a move? It looks like it's a little bit too far back at the moment, and it just seems like a little bit too far-fetched of a move. But it should be a good battle to see in the next couple of laps. Let's see if Bondovin's got the paces. There's a little bit of lag there, a little bit more lag there. But Nathaniel was taking a commanding lead at the moment. But we'll see what happens as Lex moves up into P7. That's a good result from him. Dav gets a 3-second penalty. We've got You Can't Dolt, who's locked up badly into there. You Can't Dolt seems to have a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, he's got a bit of front wing damage there. Count Shackler is right on the back of Morphus, and Morphus is just was about within the 1 second window of Lex, but not anymore. As Lex comes through, and he's going to be trying to catch up to the group ahead. I think there's quite a significant pace gap from 1st and 6th to 7th. And to 11th, I think, really. Maybe actually not. I think there's a 4-way fight, as apparently we see Jojo Jutsu in the pits. Yeah, we're going to see what he's going to do. He's going to go on the hard tyres and replace his front wing. Last place isn't interesting, okay. But we're going to see this this battle between these two really start to come into play. Maybe in the next couple of laps, as we see Bondovin taking a little bit more speed through there as Lord Zed goes really wide. And actually, I think Bondovin just went out off track. But at the moment, it seems like both of them are locking up quite a lot. Danover gets another 3-second penalty, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a chaos race so far. Let's hope they can keep it clean for the rest of it. A little bit of a gap has opened up between these two over those last couple of corners. I think there was a little mistake from the Red Bull driver. I'm actually going on board with You Can't Dolt, who is trying to catch his teammate up here. And don't forget Count Chocula behind. He's very quick, and we can see what he can do. Lord Zed picks up a 3-second penalty, which could affect him towards the end of the race. And Count Chocula is in the slipstream of you can dolt, sorry. And it looks like it might be a move from this Haas driver as he goes through here. Oh, we've got a Nadav off, and he's slowed right down, and he has got a lot of front wing damage. But you can't dolt, and they've made massive contact there, massive contact. That makes more sense, Robot. You can do it. Oh, and he backs it straight into Max, and that is pretty poor driving from Morphus there. It's not great look for him there. But Max is still trying in this race. Stop making fun of me in chat, please. At the moment, You Can Do It is in 10th. He's doing a great job. You can do it. You can do it. He's doing a really good job. At Lex in P6 at the moment. Great job from him. Sports fan, mate, please stop bullying me. Yellow flag sector 1. That's Morphus off. So he's going to claim a victim of Radion as he's left the session. He's that's not great. Not great from him. Should have retired before he left. But at the moment I'm gonna skip to Johto Jutsu, who is right up behind Danova. Let's see who has a pace difference between these two. I'm really disappointed to not see those three guys like Wazza, Balher. They're very quick guys, and then not racing because of a little bit of a mistake from us in OFR. We're sorry for that, but it's only pre-season. It's not the real race. It's not the championship yet. There's no points to be awarded today. But yeah, come back next week and we'll have no issues at all. You Can Do It is actually got a 5-second penalty. You Can Do It has. You Can Do It. It's got a penalty, but we're going to see a great battle between these three as Count Chocula runs a bit wide, and that's probably a warning from him. Oh, and he's going to have a massive squeeze from Count Chocula as Johto Jutsu is going to go up the inside, and he's going to take both of them as he goes into this corner. Oh, and there's a bit of contact there, and it looks like Danova has just kept it, but no, the AlphaTauri driver runs him off out of road, and Johto Jutsu seems to have the position, but can Danova use anything with those brand new or those old soft tyres? They are. But Lex up into P5 now. He's about 25 seconds off of Kitmans, which means that they do have a big enough gap to pit. And we can see Johto Jutsu catch up to Lex rather quickly. It seems like it. We'll have to see in the over the next couple of laps who is going to be taking charge in that battle. Johto Jutsu can't take that one flat out. It usually is flat out for these cars. There's no other battle really going on at the moment. So we're going to keep on board with these guys. We've got a massive train actually. I'm not going to go on board with him as he's got a little bit of a lag issue there. Lex defends into the chicane very nicely. Ooh, a little bit of wheel spin from Danova there. And Count Chocula can't really respond to that. But yep, looks at Johto Jutsu. He's going to go down the inside of Lex. Lex locks up and turns in a little bit there. Not a lot he could do, and I believe he just got rear-ended by Danova, or maybe it's just the way he went on the power. I'm not 100% sure, but Lex keeping the position for now. And who has a better ERS situation? It is Lex who has the better ERS situation. So if Lex can defend into here, I'm sure he can still keep the position. Lex just needs to turn off the ERS at the moment. And yep, 100% cannot attack into there. As Jujutsu goes a little bit wide and locks up. But it looks like Danova can't quite get past here, as we've got Count Shackler behind, who definitely cannot quite be with these three guys. But Lex made a little mistake there, and those little mistakes are costing him quite a bit of time. I know that this probably isn't his battle to battle with, but it is nice to see Lex up in these top places, because that's what we want to see. As we see Danova trying to make a move, but Joe Tajutsu almost hit rear ends Lex again. So Lex is really planting his car, placing his car where he needs it to be, and he's done a great job of that so far. Let's hope he can still keep it clean, as we see Lord Zed in the pits, and also Kitten Mittens. They should come out ahead. You Can Do It is still in 11th, and it's not looking like a great day for Haas like it is in real life usually. As we see a pretty wide movement from Joe Tajutsu, when we actually see Danova is going to go around the outside of the AlphaTauri driver. Can he make the move stick? It looks like he can, and he has. Great job from the Red Bull driver there. It's given Lex a little bit of breathing space, but not a lot, and that perhaps really just deteriorated in one corner. And Danova gets an amazing exit. It looks like, oh, it's going to be a risky one here, boys. Who's going to come out on top? Danova moves over a little bit there, so he doesn't get it completely done smoothly. But we'll see. Oh, that is pure dirtiness from Danova there. That is not a good move at all. That is ridiculous. I'm not even going to hide that. That is not great. Not great driving at all from him. Just turns completely into Lex, and Lex has costs a lot more as we got a virtual safety car. Yeah, really disappointed actually. He was having a pretty good race, and Lex has just gone a little bit down the toilet for him. After it was looking like a strong result, and Danova rightfully gives the place back to Lex. So I guess that's pretty good sportsmanship from him. I have to see that one back, because that is pretty not the greatest move from him. But we see the leaders pitting. Can we see Bondovin maybe make some time up on Netanya? It doesn't look like it. Be turning into their pit box at similar times. I'm guessing they're both going on to mediums, and they've actually made the mediums last a lot longer than what we did in the race yesterday. So they've done a really good job with tyre saving. Lord Zed has pitted already, so he's actually cost him a bit of time, along with another person, as Nadved has actually gone into the wall, I believe, but I think he might have went in rearwards, so it doesn't look like it's that bad, as Nadav actually leaves the session, so not great. And You Can Do It is catching. There's not many battles going on at the moment, so we're going to have to see as they can Lex come out ahead of You Can Do It. He can, and that's P8 for Lex at the moment. And it looks like this is going to be closest on boards at the moment is actually Bondovin. So Bondovin doing a good job of getting P2 at the moment. And I believe Osha has actually just jinxed Lex completely there. Sorry guys, just had to check something. Yeah, it looks like you completely jinxed. You just, oh, we got 100 messages in the chat. Thank you very much. My life is complete. My life is complete. Yeah, so Osha, it's not your fault, don't worry. But yeah, it's a good. It was a good battle until we just saw Lex. That was really unfortunate. I'm gonna move back down to Uh, who is it? It's be Lex. So we're gonna see who's gonna come on board with this battle now. Yes, it is D3 Chaos as always. Yeah, welcome Valhalla. Thanks everyone for sticking with the stream. I know it's been a little bit messed up at the moment because we did have to do a restart, and that's obviously affected a lot of people's race. Nathaniel is your younger brother. I didn't know that. But you know, that's impressive. He's 13, so he's similar ages to me. But yeah, 13. I was 13 when I joined this league. Osha, are you? Are you actually? Osha, you're so quick that you have 3 accounts. You have Amir, you have Osha, you obviously have, and then you have Nathaniel. Nathaniel? Is it Nathaniel? Nathaniel. Lex has been overtaken by Danova. I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. I completely missed it. I'm the worst commentator in the world. Please feel free to roast me in the chat, or don't, so I don't miss the next thing. Robot, there's a very big possibility that Amir's going to win it in all 3 classes. Very big. Okay, Osha, can you tell me, do you have different rigs, or do you always all use the same rig, or do you use controller? I've forgotten. Let's see. I don't think he's using controller. He's very smooth. Ooh. Sorry about that one. That's same rig, T300. Is that the one with the Ferrari add-on, or is it just a normal one? Okay, the normal one. Unlucky Wazza, from pole to a spectator. Well, you're lucky that you managed to get into one of these tracks, because, you know, closed events. Sometimes good old round wheels are the way to go, you know. Oh, I think they're alright. I wouldn't preferably use one, but you know. Can Wazza race without traction? That is the question of the day. Can Wazza race without traction? Yes, he can. He can race without traction. That's a fact. That is a fact. And he's got pole, no traction. That is Can Nathaniel? Can I get confirmation, or sure? Is it Nathaniel or Nathaniel? How do you pronounce it? Whoa, Wazza. We need you need to calm down with the language there, mate. I don't want to kick you. I'm not saying I will. It's just a threat. Welcome, La'ai Colors. La'ai Colors. You must be new around here. La'ai Colors. 1. Hello, La'ai Colors. Did he? I mean, if he only started playing a few weeks ago, he's got to be pretty bad. Lika, can you just... sorry, Killer. Can you tell me how many F1 wins you got on in OFR? $20 wins. We meant in F1, mate. Not, you can't be, shut up. Not, it doesn't count, it has to be in OFR, and it can't be D3, and it can't be D4. It has to be D1 races, Lika. Come on, don't lie. Right, robot. I've quit the race. I've quit a race exactly once. But we're gonna see. You can dolt. We're gonna see what he can do. It's not. Is it really? Welcome to that. Oh, Lex getting held up a lot by this guy. It's not great. It's Morphus. He is the only one. What? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a very entertaining race. It's not like the gaps are bigger than a second all the way through the field. No. It's not like the gap from 7th to 8th is it's not like the gap from 7th to 8th is, oh no, sorry, 6th to 8th is 23 seconds. No. Could you wake him up? Wake me up from what? What, wake me up inside? Not many people can do that. Alright, you want me to act like a proper commentator, right, okay. So you want me to like scream at every corner. Osha, you don't know who Gwen is? That's an OFR sin. Act like I'm watching the race. Yeah, I actually just turned off my TV. I'm just talking. But yeah, I'm gonna commentate over a lap. All right, I'm gonna go super intense. So Lex is gonna come into the second sector now. He's gonna go for this really fast right-hander and into the left-hander. It's a very difficult complex, and we see a lot of crashes there. Giovinazzi, for one, he crashed this season and actually took out. I believe it was Russell this season with his tyre, and it connected, and he's going to come up down the very long bendy straight. Try and work your head around that one, and he's going to come around the corner that I do not know the name to, and he's going to come into the bus stop chicane, and this is going to really be interesting, and he's going to go into it, and he locks up badly, and he's going to go into the final corner. He's in first gear. Is he going to move up to second? He's going to short shift up into all of these gears, actually, all the way up into 6th, 7th gear, and he's going to bog the gearbox down into second now, and he's going to get a really good exit off of there. Doesn't quite use the full width of the track, and he's going to start going down the old pit straight where I believe the F2 and F3 guys use, and he's going to go up the left kink of Eau Rouge, and now Radion going up the hill, and now he's on to the Camel Straight, the Camel Straight
and it's definitely called the Camel Straight. And now he's going to be here, and he's going to break at just after the 100 metre board, maybe between 170 and 50, and he does it, and he's going to go through the Spanish King, is it? I believe. And he's going to exit here, and he's going to be in 5th gear. He doesn't quite use the fourth whip for the track again, and he doesn't blast it like I did yesterday and spin. So that's a very, very good job from Lexay. He goes very wide there, doesn't want to get on the outside curve, otherwise he will spin out. And he's going through here on 4th gear, the no-name corner, and now coming up to Blanchimont, I believe it's called. And he's going to go through it. Is he going to go flat out? No, he isn't. He's going to use a light touch of the brake, and now he's going to go all the way up back to the right-hander, which I was talking about to start. And apparently he's using AI. Who's using AI? Please tell me who is using AI. You want me to spectate Amir? Alright, I'll spectate Amir. Here we are, we're on board with Amir now, and he's coming through a lot more smoother on the gearbox than Mr. Lex MGC. Yes, this is Rap God. If you didn't know, I'm actually Eminem. And now he's going to come through, and he's going to nails the corner there. And now he's going to brake just after the 50 metre board, or maybe on the 50 metre board. No, he's going to brake on the 50 metre board, and now goes through the chicane a lot more cleanly. And he's going to go down the gearbox into 3rd, up into 4th in short shifts, and now he's going to go through the right-hander. It should be flat out in qualifying and even the race, as long as you don't have too bad tyre wear. And now he's going to come up into this last section of the track very, very quick and flat out the whole way until you get to the bus stop chicane. And Kitten Mittens just got a 3-second type error already, and actually the meter boards have gone missing. I don't know who that is, and we've actually missed an overtake. Oh no, we've missed Danover and Count Shackler having a good battle, and now it's going to be a really good tight battle. And it looks like it's going to try to go around the outside, but it's not going to get it done. The Red Bull driver has lost the position to Count Shackler once again, and here we are, the run down into Blanchimont. It's definitely not called Blanchimont, but who cares? I've got Nadav, his AI is in the way, and the Danover has to really avoid there. And Count Shackler is doing a perfect line through here. I don't really know why Danover just shifted down into 3rd gear, but he carries the speed through now. Can he get a good exit? It looks like he got a decent one out of there, and he's not got enough ERS. And if you look at Count Shackler's situation of ERS, it's a lot better than his. And now he's going to go up into the final couple of corners. I believe this is actually Blanchimont, but I'm going to just call them both Blanchimont. Alright, and now into the bus stop chicane. He's going to try and go around the outside. He's going to cut to the inside, and he's going to brake later. Is he going to get it? Oh, they touch wheels, and he's going to try and go around the outside of Count Shackler, and he's done it. He's done a fantastic move, and that's going to be DRS for the Red Bull driver. What a great move from him. And Count Shackler needs to get him straight back. He's got a lot better ERS than the guy. We can't understand. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, calm down. I'm gonna actually. You can dolt. What is it then, robot? Tell me what is it? Oh, they've collided, and that's Count Shackler off into the gravel, and Danava is round. Sure. What's up with the penalties? So we're gonna actually go on to the penalty situation and miss the action. So we've got Nathaniel. Osher, you already know what this penalty situation is because you are driving for him. Bondovin has got 1 penalty. Lord Zed has got 2 penalties. Kitten Mitten's got 2 penalties. We've got Johto Jitsu. He's got 1 penalty. So he's done a really good job of keeping it on track. We've got Max, who's also only got 1 penalty. We've got Count Shackler, who's got 1 penalty. And then we've got Danover, who's just spun into the gravel, and they're having a good battle, but we're just going to look at the penalty situation, who's got 3 penalties. Lex has only got 2 penalties. We've got the Haas of Yukan Dolt, who's got only 1 penalty. Who's actually just received this lap. We're not going to look at the rest, because we don't need to. Did you smoke or drink? I only only on the 31st of November. Oh no, we got a safety car as You Can Do It has DNF'd out of this race. We got a virtual safety car. It's obviously only a couple of laps to go now, and I'm gonna speak like I'm not eating, because apparently that's what you want me to do. I don't really know why. I thought you'd prefer me not to hear me, because that's what everyone says when I'm in a PlayStation party. They prefer me not to speak. Bondovin is actually got he's actually closing down that gap, surprisingly.
He needs to be careful that he doesn't actually get...
Oh, we've actually got DRS is enabled, and that's Bondovin's really caught him up there. Caught him slacking, maybe. He's actually just not the greatest line through there, but he's going to hope that he can catch up to the AlphaTauri driver. We're going to see Nadav, who isn't actually racing at all. We might even see him pick up a point here. It's Lex. Oh, Nadav has got us right in the way there. His AI not doing Lex any favours at all. Ooh, that was a little bit extreme, wasn't it? Oh, Count Shackler's round. Oh no. And that could cost him place to Lex, perhaps. No, not quite. Count Shackler's actually just got it going again. So very lucky man that he could carry on with no front wing damage. I think the chat's just died down, which is a bit unfortunate, but no, I can live. I'll live with it. I'm going to stick on board with Bondovin for these last two laps. I want to see what he can do. Maybe catch up to the guys up ahead. Who's got better ERS situations? It's pretty similar, but I would say Bondovin's definitely got the advantage. But you know, can he catch up? We've seen Nathaniel have great pace all of the race. So I think at the moment he's going to take the victory here today. Lord Zed had a really good race with his first race with no ABS. Kitten's Bitten still can catch him, but I think those two have very similar penalty situations. So it'll be interesting to see which one of those two comes out on top. Bondovin just lost too much ERS there, but he's really pushing, as you can see. Max is going to pit and get the fastest lap. And here we are, breaking into here. Nathaniel just seems to be controlling it. But we'll see, as we come to the end of the lap. We have a little mistake there from Nathaniel, actually. So he must be feeling the pressure a little bit, at least. And he comes through there. A really good exit from Bondovin there. And, you know, can he catch up? I don't know. It's within a second now. So if it's going to do it, he's going to have to do it on the last lap of the race. I've forgotten their penalty situations already. But if he can do this, as he's actually just set, he's 1 second quicker than his previous best lap. So obviously he's catching and he's pushing hard. The ERS situation is not looking good for the leader here. They break into the chicane. They're going to have to make do with the ERS they have left. DRS is going to be open for Bondovin as he comes up here. It's not actually within the second range now, and he brakes too late there, and he's actually on the curb. And it actually looked like Nathaniel made a mistake, but you know, unfortunate. It looks like Bondovin is going to have to settle for second here today, as he almost spins. He's definitely going very wide. We just saw Kitten Mitten set the quickest lap of the race, so they're obviously all pushing at the end of this race. Nathaniel's catching up to the Mercedes of Nadav. which it really isn't going to help Dav. And actually it's just got straight out of the way, so that's good. We've got the last couple of corners before we're going to cross to get the final sector. We'll see who has the best, who has the least amount of penalties out of these two. But I do hope that they have at least equal. If not, Nathaniel will have a little bit less penalties, just because he deserves the win for today, as he did lead most of this race. Don't discredit Lord Zed. He did a great job to get pole. And it looks like as Nathaniel comes round the final corner, he's going to take P1 in his very first race of OFR. A great job from him, as Bondavin comes home in second place, and they did have equal penalties, so that's good to see. Bondavin, a great job from him. Lord Zed comes home in P3. Kitten Mittens comes home in P4. Oh, 1/10 between these two for the podium. No, it's alright. He's learning, and that's all that matters. Jiu-Jitsu comes home in P5. Maximus is going to come home in P6.
Danava? Is it Danava?
Or should I just call him
Daniel? Is that his name? Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's his first race, and you know those things kind of happen.
So
yeah,
nothing bad happened, as Max actually does set the fastest lap.